What's crack-a-lackin', my shiznits? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to building Morrowind in Minecraft. It's been a while, and I'm just gonna be honest and tell you why. I lost motivation in the project, at least for a little bit. What had happened? And it wasn't losing motivation in building per se, but losing motivation in recording. I use a program called the Construction Kit. It came with Morrowind back in the day, and it was like Morrowind's mod maker, kinda. But in that program, you can load all the assets of the game. So you can load all the exterior cells and the interior cells. And that allows me to look at all the reference for all the builds. The problem being is I use this program and switch back and forth between Minecraft and the program good 3 times every 5 minutes probably. So to be recording and showing building, that's an awful lot of jump cuts to be having to make. So just to make editing easier, I didn't want to do that. But I couldn't figure out any other way, seeing as I don't have a dual monitor setup. So I had lost motivation to record, and from losing motivation to record, I then also lost motivation to build. The problem with this being, there's nothing to record if there's nothing to build, and vice versa. So I didn't do anything for a while, and then, crazy chain of events, I saw a Morrowind meme, and I saw the thumbnail it showed a thumbnail of a YouTube video made by Patrician TV about a Morrowind review. The video is 8 hours long. I was like, that can't be real. And I looked it up, and lo and behold, it was real. And I watched the whole thing and thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it. And it gave me motivation to build again. So I started building back up again. Been doing it for probably like 5 days now. No, just on and off when I get the chance within those 5 days. And this is going to be the new style of videos that I make until I can figure out how to record without opening the construction kit over and over again. They're just going to be update videos. I'll make a decent amount of progress, record about the progress. I won't show you every interior. I'll show you all the exteriors. And then I'll show you a few interiors, and then I'll point out anything that happened in the build progress that's notable. Whether it was a revelation I had or a cataclysm I had. But regardless, to show you some progress, the town of Seyda Neen is done all the way. And there's even the Silt Strider. But yeah, so I'll show you some of the interiors, point out some stuff, and we'll be on our way. So this is obviously the Census and Excise office. The only problem with this is Seyda Neen is situated at a very weird angle for this building. This building is on a 45-degree angle, and I've never built with angles in Minecraft before. So even though the exteriors don't look too bad, the interiors get really wonky to try and relate them to the game. You can tell what it is if you've played the game a substantial amount, but it's just a little wonky. But there's nothing I can do about that for now. If I ever get better at angled interiors, maybe I'll come back and redo it. But I'll show you the wine cellar first. I really like how this came out using the invisible item frames for small sacks and chests and stuff. And from here, we go into this room. You gotta have the dagger, your starting dagger. Yeah. So, of course, here is your outdoor area. I started hand building all the trees, but as you'll soon see later, there are some others. I've opted to world edit schematics for trees that aren't necessarily in town or don't need it. You know, I'll hand build some trees. Smaller trees, I'll probably make a few hand built. But for all the trees in the wilderness, they will be world edited in, just because that's a lot of hand built trees to make. If you look in the chest, don't mind that. But Fargoth's ring isn't in here. I wonder why. That's the invisible item frame. I keep it in there so I don't have to keep re-giving myself the command every time I need one. Here's where you give your papers to Celis Gravius. And yeah. And here is the moment that I was looking forward. One of the moments I was looking most forward to in the project is this view. The view of right when you step out of the office. What you see. One of your first glimpses of the true wonder of Morrowind. As you saw when we started, probably, the boat isn't here. I'm going to come back and do the boat at some point, but I have had so much enough of angled building, I don't want to do the boat right now. I'll do it eventually, but yeah. As you can see, I've adjusted the fog options on Optifine to make it a lot more Morrowind accurate. But yeah, you can see the angled exteriors don't look too bad. Some of them are a little wonky, but they're not terrible. So I'll get down here. This is, I think, the house interior I'm most proud of. It's small, but it just kind of feels cozy, especially because of the double fireplace here. Yeah. Now, I'll show you the trade house. This is my favorite interior of Seyda Neen. There's been so many times I've played the game, especially when I was younger, where I never went upstairs. I walked in here, sold all the goods I stole from the census office, and bought an iron saber, maybe a shield, and left. But yeah, here's this interior. Thought it looks nice, especially with this the large potted plant. Go upstairs into the tavern area. It looks nice. It's a little more cramped than even the game is, but it works. Yeah. Anyway. We'll go. And, speaking of Fargoth's ring, here's his hideout. And, if you look in here, there it is, Fargoth's ring. So, I'll just show you around a little bit more. And that'll be it for this update. The huts were probably besides angling builds, the biggest challenge. Just to try and get the roofs right, because we don't have stairs and slabs for the hay bales to make thatch. And they're too small to just have a full block drop off for the roof to angle the thatch and have it look decent. So I just stuck with angled jungle wood roofs. We'll go over and look at the lighthouse. This is one of my, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this build. I really like how it came out. At the same time, I feel it's too wide and short for the lighthouse compared to the lighthouse in Morrowind. But at the same time, it carries that weird kind of wonky look that the lighthouse had in the game. The architecture of the lighthouse was nothing like in the town. It kind of just didn't feel right. All the trees in this end are world edited in. All the rocks here, I took a world edit brush, just made a few spheres, and then smoothed them out by hand with stairs and slabs. And then these rocks are hand built right here, though. Oh, stop flying. So yeah, see it. All these trees are world edited. None of them are hand built out here. So yeah. And we'll go check out the Silt Strider. And call it a day. So yeah. I still have to make all the nice grass patches over in this direction like I did in that direction. But yeah, here's your Silt Strider. I've even got the levers stuck in its organs, just like the game. So yeah, this is Seyda Neen. It's completed as far as I know. Next episode, I don't know which I'm gonna do next, but I'm gonna start Pelagaya Castle, or I'm gonna do the Bandit Cave right here. Either or, something to look forward to. Well, that's it. I'll leave you guys be. Have a great day.